Good morning, dear students. Welcome to biology class. Children, we were doing the chapter reproduction and we have seen till fertilization. Alright, so we have seen that the egg is released from the ovaries and sperms are released from the testes, and males have two pair of testes and females also have two pairs of ovaries. So the egg is released from the ovaries and the sperm is released from the testes. It is formed in the testes and it then goes to urethra and it is released from there. Then this is sperm and egg fuse together. This process is known as fertilization. The nucleus of sperm fuse with the nucleus of egg cell. When these both nucleus combine together, when they fuse together, then a zygote is formed. Okay. Now then after fertilization, what happens? The zygote starts to develop. Okay. So today we will be talking about what happens after fertilization, how a zygote is converted into fetus. First we will see that, and then we'll talk about some other animals. Like we know that there are some animals that give birth to the individual like their own. Okay, but there are some animals, for example birds, hen, they lay egg. Okay, so how it is different, we will talk about that today. Okay, so children, now we are heading towards the end of this chapter. So today I'll complete all the explanation of this chapter and I will send you the exercise part today itself. Okay, so after the class please go to e-content and find the attachment, and also the chemistry work will be sent to you in the app. Okay, so please go through the chemistry as well as biology work. Okay, children. Now, let's quickly start with the chapter. So, children, we have talked about male reproductive organ. We have talked about female reproductive organ. We have seen the structure of a sperm. We have also talked about the fertilization. Okay, now today we will talk about how the development of zygote takes place into embryo and then embryo is converted into fetus. Okay, let's see quickly. So children, we'll talk about the development of embryo. Okay, just a second. Okay, so after fertilization, so let's just look at the diagram. Now what happens here? Egg is released from the ovary. This is ovary. The egg is released from the ovary. Okay. Now after fertilization, fertilization कैसे हुआ? Sperm आया, sperm will fertilize this egg. Okay. Now the moment the nucleus of sperm and the nucleus of egg cell combine together, they form this type of structure, the figure 1 that you can see. ठीक है. अब अगर fertilization हो गया in the female, then this egg will slowly travel down to the oviduct. Okay, it will travel down to the oviduct. Now, during traveling to the oviduct, it will divide. Okay, आप देख रहे हो यहाँ पे दो न्यूक्लियस थे, then it is divided into 4, then to 8, then to 16, and then to several other divisions. This is called cell division that we have studied in previous chapter. This is called cell division. जब सेल दो से चार, चार से आठ, आठ से 16 और ऐसे करके डिवाइड होता है, then it is called cell division. Okay, now till first 8 weeks, zygote gets converted into embryo. Okay, this developing structure for the first 8 weeks is called embryo. उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Embryo बोलते हैं. Clear? Then when the embryo is formed, after that this embryo gets embedded in the uterus, in the uterus this embryo gets embedded and it gets stick. And after that, after 8 weeks, it starts to grow. ठीक है, फिर धीरे धीरे हाथ बनेंगे, पैर बनेंगे, then face बनेगा, brain develop होगा, then all the organs of a baby start to develop after 8 weeks. Now, this development of different organs of an embryo is known as cell differentiation or cell maturation. Okay, this is called cell differentiation or cell maturation. जब डिवीजन हो रहा है सेल का, इट इज कॉल्ड सेल डिवीजन. जब वो एम्ब्रियो में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा और उसके बाद जब ऑर्गन्स डेवलप हो रहे हैं, then it is called cell differentiation or cell maturation. Now cell is getting mature. Okay, this is called cell maturation. Getting it? Now after 9 months, what will happen? This embryo will convert into fetus. What is fetus? When a baby takes its proper shape, when all the organs are developed and all the inside body and everything is developed, then that embryo is called fetus. Now this is a fetus which is present inside the womb of a mother, inside the uterus. Okay, so this is called fetus. And after 9 months, when the complete right size is attained and development is done completely, then the child is born. Okay, so this is complete development of embryo. पहले वो zygote होता है, then after 8 weeks it becomes embryo, and after embryo, after 9 months it becomes fetus. Okay, then a baby is born. So this is the complete process of fertilization and development of embryo. Okay, now everybody, me, you, everybody has been born like this. So we are born from a single cell. Okay, single egg cell and a sperm cell. When they fuse together, then a zygote is formed, then an embryo, and then a fetus is formed. Okay, so all living organism, all humankind is developed like this only. Okay, now let's discuss the oral questions. Question number 1. Suppose a disease affecting the reproductive system strikes all individual of an species. किसी एक पर्टिकुलर स्पीशीज को, टेक ह्यूमन, अगर उनकी सारी स्पीशीज को, सारे स्पीशीज के रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम में कोई डिजीज हो जाए, what will happen to the species? Give reason. So definitely, अगर reproductive system में कोई disease हो जा रही है, then the population will not increase, isn't it? And what will happen? The species will start to get extinct. So slowly and gradually, the humankind will get extinct if the reproductive system is affected by any disease of all the species. Clear? Now moving to question number 2. In what kind of animals does fertilization normally occur outside the body? That is, they are talking about external fertilization. तो external fertilization किसमें होता है? It takes place in aquatic animals like fishes and reptiles and everything. So this external fertilization takes place in basically aquatic animals and the animals that can survive in water. Okay, like frog also. Now, where does it occur in case of humans? Humans में कहाँ होता है? Inside the body, which is called internal fertilization. Clear? Now, question number 3. In humans, which organ produces egg? Egg कौन produce करता है? Which organ? Ovaries. Ovaries produce egg. And which organ produces sperm? Testis produces sperm. Okay. How many egg? How many of each are produced at a time? So egg is produced one at a time, whereas sperms are produced million at a time. Okay, millions of sperms are released at one time, whereas in 1 month, one egg is released in case of female. Okay. Now question number 4. During the reproduction process in humans, after which process does a new individual start getting formed? So it is after fertilization. After fertilization, the new individual start to form. So what is the answer? Answer is after fertilization. Clear? Question number 5. Which two processes are responsible for development of embryo in multicellular organism? So कौन सी दो process है? Just now I have explained to you. It is cell division and cell differentiation, isn't it? What is the answer? Cell division and cell differentiation, or you can also write cell maturation. Okay, so इन दोनों प्रोसेस से क्या होता है? द एम्ब्रियो स्टार्ट्स टू डेवलप. ओके, so that was about the reproduction in humans. Okay, now children, now see, we have seen two patterns of birth. What are what two patterns? एक होता है कि इंडिविजुअल के जैसा ही वो फीटस डेवलप होता है. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल इन केस ऑफ humans, so a birth takes place in the form of human only, but in case of birds and reptiles what happens? They lay egg. तो ये दो अलग अलग पैटर्न है of giving birth. Okay, so when the animal that give birth to young ones are called viviparous animal. So we are called viviparous. We are called viviparous. Okay, like cow, goat, dog, tiger, they give birth to entirely full formed young ones. Okay, so they are called viviparous. But birds lay egg, crocodiles lay egg, hen lay egg, snake lays egg. So they are called oviparous. So the animals that lay eggs are called oviparous. Clear? The animals that give birth to the young one, they are called viviparous, and the animals that lay eggs are called oviparous. Okay? So we have talked about viviparous कि viviparous में कैसे होता है. But let's talk about oviparous. So children, process is same. The egg and sperm will fuse together, but change कहाँ आता है? During the cell division and movement of the embryo to oviduct. जब ये fertilized egg when it travels to the oviduct, तो क्या होता है? In case of humans it is normal development by cell division. इसमें क्या होता है? ओविडक्ट के केस में, ओविपैरस के केस में, they have the property of cell division. Cell division उसमें हो रहा है, but when they are coming to get embedded in the uterus, then the multiple layer of shells are also developing. ठीक है, जैसे जैसे वो नीचे आएगा ओविडक्ट में इम्बेड होने के लिए, वैसे वैसे उसके ऊपर कुछ लेयर्स भी चढ़ती जाएंगी, शेल्स की लेयर. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल इन एनी एग, एवरीबडी हैज सीन अ एग, तो एग के ऊपर की जो शेल होती है, it starts to develop. Okay, so let's see what is written. In oviparous animal, for example hen, the process of development is different. After fertilization, the zygote divides rapidly and travel down the oviduct as in humans. ठीक है, वो डिवाइड होता है और ओविडक्ट में आ जाता है. However, as it travels down, many protective layers are formed around it. तो सिर्फ एक यही डिफरेंस होता है. क्या होता है उसमें? कि प्रोटेक्टिव लेयर बनती चली जाती है, एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड एग शेल. ओके, द हार्ड शेल of hen's egg is one such layer. After the hard shell is formed around the embryo, the hen lays egg. वो egg lay कर देगी and then the hen sits over the egg to give it a temperature. उसको गर्म करने के लिए, to keep it warm. And when the egg gets warmed, it cracks and the chick come out of it. Okay, so development of the chick take place inside the shell. Inside the shell, development will take place. After 3 weeks, the embryo, for the embryo to develop into chick. After its development is complete, the chick come out by bursting open the eggshell. Eggshell burst होगा और वो बाहर आ जाएगा. Getting it? So what happens in case of oviparous animals? First, fusion will take place of egg cell and sperm. First thing. Then the zygote will travel down the oviduct. While traveling down the oviduct, it will form a multiple layer, protective layer, which is called eggshell. After 3 weeks, the egg will be hatched. Okay. Then after some time, after the development, the hen will sit over the egg to keep it warm. After 3 weeks, what will happen? The chick will develop inside the shell, and when it is developed completely, the eggshell will burst and chick will come out. Okay, so this is in the case of oviparous animals. Okay, now children, very important topic is metamorphosis. What is metamorphosis, children? देखिए, we have seen the development of in case of oviparous, we have seen development in case of viviparous. ठीक है, कुछ एनिमल्स ऐसे हो, जैसे take for example a development of a baby, a human baby. So what happens कि we keep on developing the hands, हमारे हाथ बड़े होते हैं, पैर बड़े होते हैं, the body structure remains same, isn't it? The body structure remains same, सिर्फ organs का development होता है, muscles का development होता है. ठीक है, there is increase in the size only in case of humans. Same is the case of tiger, in case of cow, in case of growth. Only the development of or the increase in size of individual take place. But there are some animals जिनके डेवलपमेंट के टाइम पे वो अलग अलग स्ट्रक्चर फॉर्म करते हैं. वो क्या करते हैं? अलग अलग स्ट्रक्चर फॉर्म करते हैं. लाइक फॉर एग्जाम्पल इफ वी सी फ्रॉग, सो earlier these are the eggs of frog. Okay, now when this egg will grow, they will form a tadpole. This is a tadpole. So it is entirely different structure from the adult frog. Okay, after tadpole they will form a late tadpole. इसका structure एकदम अलग होता है इससे. So you can see different structure during their development. This is called metamorphosis. This is called metamorphosis. Like the complete change of form of an animal as it develops from young one to the adult is called metamorphosis. ठीक है, अगर during their development वो अलग अलग structure बना रहे हैं, then it is called metamorphosis. Okay, like egg converts into tadpole, then to an adult larva. Same is the case with mosquito. Earlier, the mosquito was in the form of egg, then it converts into larva, which is entirely different structure from the adult, then to pupa, which is completely different from the adult, which is in the form of comma, which is called pupa. Comma shaped का होता है. This you can see it is like a comma shaped. So then it forms an adult. So during their development, they form different type of structure. So this is called metamorphosis. So in mosquito, when egg hatch, a worm like larva comes out of the egg. In about 2 weeks, it changes into an encased form called pupa, which has a shape of comma. The pupa changes into mosquito inside the case and in about a week, the mosquito wriggles out of the case. Okay, so this is the case with mosquito also, and also with the butterfly. So in case of butterfly also, what happens? First it is egg, then butterflies are converted into caterpillar. So what is caterpillar? Caterpillar is green structure, which children, this we have studied in the previous chapters. So then they develop to form a pupa, okay, which is entirely different structure, and then they become adult. So what is the example of metamorphosis? Metamorphosis का example है frog, mosquito and butterfly. Okay, so during their development they form different structure. That is why they are called metamorphosis. Okay, now children, that was about the sexual reproduction. We have talked about the sexual reproduction in humans, and we have also seen oviparous animals which lays egg. We have also seen the metamorphosis. Now coming on to the asexual reproduction in various animals. So, like in sexual reproduction, there were two individuals involved, like male and female. But in case of sexual reproduction, only one parent is involved. Okay, that is, sexual reproduction involves the production of new organism just by one parent. It does not require two sexes, male or female, दो sex की requirement नहीं होती है. In asexual reproduction, only one parent is sufficient. Okay, so there are two types of, in your book there are two types of asexual reproduction discussed. So I am going to discuss that only, though there are more number and more types of asexual reproduction that you will study in class 10th. So I'll quickly explain you different types of asexual reproduction. So children, if we talk about asexual reproduction, so asexual reproduction requires only one parent first of all. Okay, so it is of two types. One is binary fission and second is budding. Okay, now let's talk about binary fission. बाइनरी का मतलब होता है, बाई लगा है यहाँ पे, तो बाइनरी का मतलब होता है दो, टू. ओके, बाई मीन्स टू, सो बाइनरी का मतलब होता है टू. फिजन मीन्स टू split, to separate out. Fission means to separate out. Fission और fusion, fusion का मतलब होता है दो चीजों का मिलना, और fission का मतलब होता है एक चीज में से दो separate out होना. So it is binary fission. Example of binary fission is basically unicellular organisms like amoeba and paramecium. Okay, so what happens in case of binary fission is, this is an amoeba, we have a nucleus. Okay, what happens, slowly and gradually this nucleus starts to split. This nucleus starts to split into two, and hence the cytoplasm also splits, and they are converted into two individual daughter cells. Okay, so this is called binary fission. जब एक दो में split हो जाए, it is called binary fission. What is budding? Budding has a term called bud. ठीक है, bud क्या होता है? Like we have seen the bud in place of flowers. ठीक है, तो bud क्या होता है? The example is hydra. Okay, so what happens in case of hydra? So this is an hydra. So they starts to develop a bud like structure here. Slowly and gradually this bud starts to grow. Okay, and again they will form a different tentacles like this, and when they will form the different tentacles, they will separate out from the parent body and will grow individually. Okay, so they will separate out from the parent body and they will grow individually. This is called budding. I'll show you the diagram in the chapter. So just have a look. This is amoeba, parent amoeba. It starts to divide into its different nucleus and the cytoplasm. Then they form this contract in their cytoplasm and in the cell membrane, and they split into two. Okay, then again this individual will develop and will split into two. This will again split into two. Okay, so this is called binary fission. Clear? What is budding? Budding takes place in case of hydra. So what happens? This is in hydra. Bud starts to appear, a bulb-like projection starts to appear. Then they develop. When they will develop completely, they will get separated from the parent body and will grow individually. Okay. So in budding, a new organism grow in the form of a bulb-like projection called bud from the parent organism. It grows and may eventually break away from the parent body. Okay. Examples are yeast and hydra reproduces by budding. Clear? So that was about this chapter, children. We have completed the explanation. Now let's discuss the oral question. So asexual reproduction, first of all, requires only one parent. There are two types of asexual reproduction, binary fission and budding. Example of binary fission is amoeba and paramecium. Example of budding is hydra and yeast. Okay, so let's discuss oral question. Children, here in this paragraph, they have discussed about cloning. So you can read this as a story. Okay. Now coming to oral question. In animals where fertilization is internal, development of an individual after fertilization can occur in two different ways. What are these two ways? So what are these two ways? Either the young one will be formed or they will lay egg. So oviparous and viviparous. These are the two ways by which the this individual can be developed. Now, second, in what way is the process of development of an adult from an egg different in birds and frog? Birds में क्या होता है? वो same individual born करता है. So during their development, only the size is increased. But in case of frog, during the development, different structures are formed. So frog shows metamorphosis where birds does not show metamorphosis. Okay. Question 3. Describe the process by which amoeba reproduces. So it is binary fission. Question 4. Hydra develops a bulb-like projection that finally develops into new individual. What is the projection called? So projection is called, children, bud. That is called bud. So children, I'll send you the exercise. Please do write new words in your fair notebook and draw this concept map in your fair notebook. I'll send you these exercises and activities. Please do it in your book. Okay. Do learn these chapters. Okay, and if you come across any kind of doubt, please ask me the question. There are a few questions which are omitted from the chapter, so I'll mention it in the notes. Okay, so that's all for today's class. Children, please read this chapter very properly. Please learn the exercises. Okay, all the best for your exam. Thank you and Jai Hind everyone. I'll also send the chemistry work as well as the bio work. Please go to e-content and find the attachment today or by tomorrow. Okay, so thank you children. Have a nice day and do study well. Thank you and Jai Hind children.